Hello and welcome back. Thanks for staying with us. Well, now we're tracking some updates coming in from international grounds where amid the unrest in Bangladesh, U.S. State Department spokesperson has now said that Bangladesh must ensure appropriate legal representation for all the detainees in keeping with basic human rights principle. Principal Deputy Spokesperson Vedant Patel said that this after a reporter wanted to know US's response on the monk who has been now charged with sedition, not finding a willing lawyer in Bangladesh to represent him since being arrested and jailed. These are the latest inputs that we're tracking from the ground, where amid the ongoing unrest in Bangladesh, U.S. State Department has now urged the country to uphold the basic human rights by ensuring proper legal representation for all the detainees. Well, before we get details from our reporter, let's take a look at what the spokesperson had to say.
In Bangladesh, British MPs Barry Gardner and Priti Patel released concerned in the UK Parliament over violence against Hindus in Bangladesh, highlighting over 2,000 violent incidents and calling for urgent government discussion with Bangladeshi authorities to ensure protection, law and order and freedom of religion for minority communities. Are there any plan to address this concern through diplomatic and policy measurement from U.S.?
So we are consistent with every government in which we have a relationship with. We are clear that there needs to be the respect of fundamental freedoms. There needs to be respect of religious freedom and basic human rights. Any kind of protests should be and need to be peaceful, and that any kind of crackdown, not even crackdown, that governments need to respect the rule of law. They need to respect basic human rights as a part of that, and that's something we'll continue to emphasize.
And definitely, you already know that Chinmoy.
Well, joining us on the broadcast is our colleague Akanksha. Very good morning, Akanksha. We just heard the U.S. State Department suggesting in their responses that there is a dire need to respect the religious freedom and the basic human rights. What is the latest reaction from Bangladesh's government regarding the U.S. call for proper legal representation for the detainees?
Right. A very good morning to you, Kohina, and all our viewers. Yes, as far as Mohammad Yunus is concerned, he at an event has of course called for a united front as far as Bangladesh is concerned, and that includes the minorities as well. But again, most of that is seeming to be lip service, as we all know that there is still no legal representation provided. At the same time, let me quickly refer back to the State Department spokesperson Vedant Patel's reaction. The other question that he was asked was with regards to Chinmoy Das's arrest, to which he said that he does not have much details surrounding the case. But of course, he continued to stress and emphasize that anybody in detention needs afforded the appropriate representation, should be provided, and should be treated with basic fundamental freedoms and human rights. It's a little shocking, given that they've been very vocal about the situation in South Korea. They've been talking about how South Korea is an ironclad ally partner. But as far as Bangladeshi Hindus being persecuted is concerned, that's still, we still await diplomatic.
Right, Akanksha. Sorry to cut you through, but world is clearly closely watching how Bangladesh handles the unrest. With all those news and updates, it's a wrap from our side. Stay informed and stay tuned to CNN News 18. Thanks for tuning in this morning.